Okay, it says it's on. Oh no. We're just gonna listen to the same thing that I listened to like 3 times already because I'm so sick of the spam. Copyright claim, copyright claim. I know, damn it. I know I don't own that music. I'm not monetizing. So, let's see. Got some plans here. Oh, and I need the chat open, huh? So I can ignore it. I'm sorry. I got I got yelled at by my friend for not reading his messages. So sorry, man. I'm gonna catch it this time though. Totally catch it. Let's think here. I got a list of stuff, like always. Trying to think what would be most productive. I want to set up some kind of mechanic for this dude here, and I want these to be something to do with him. I haven't decided. I've got a couple ideas, but that thingy could be like, should be bigger, huh, for one. But it'd be cool if you had to like DPS it down. Like maybe I'll put these slider guys out in the hall, and it's probably easier to see what I'm clicking on with that on. And then we can make this thingy a something you got to DPS down. So maybe at like 75% health, 50% health, 25% health, maybe these come up and you got to DPS down because they do lots of damage, or maybe they make him regenerate, stuff like that. However, my scripts aren't set up for that. I have some ideas how I could do some small changes though. And this bump in the floor is pissing me off. Really sick of that, so I might just go to Maya and push that down real quick. And I think I want to put a gate there. Let's just see. I'll just put something there so I remember. Where is that? I didn't put that where it was supposed to be. Oh. Yeah, I sure didn't. Let's put it like down here. So you just hold right click and W, and then we'll put it here. I don't know if this is really where I'm going to put it, but Control Shift F, and that'll position it right where your camera is. So you move to view, and then I always hit F again so I can put the pivot point on it, and then Alt left click to rotate, right? And then let's just reset rotation. Hold Control, click on that so I can get a nice 90 or 180, whatever. And make it really big for now. I mean, this isn't going to be ready, so it doesn't really matter if it fits or not, but I can see it will fit. Have to frame it again. Now the line's bugging me. Damn that button. Maybe I'll just program a... I don't know if you can get to that, but if I could program an editor script, make that a hotkey, that'd be cool. Like Z or something. Is that a glider? That's not glider. Okay, you know what? I just made one that had one. Or did I? I think it was already there. It was called grid, which is not what I would call it, but okay. And I never know which one I have. This one. Hey look, it's even facing the right direction. So I parented that to the one that I just positioned, and then I zeroed out the position rotation, because now that it's a child, it'll put it in the exact position of that one. Now, this probably could be scaled the same too. Yeah, there we go. Now I'll do that, and then I'm just going to copy the name. That big, long, atrocious name. And just get rid of that. There we go. for that yet, so I'm going to disable that one. Well, let's do it first. This one, disable. That one's the last boss. This one is going to go back over to where I was. I'll just drive over there. And I don't know if this will work, but my script might be able to handle this situation. Probably going to get buggy with a respawn, but get the rotation to be 0 is the easiest thing to do. And then control. Looks like it might work, because I don't know if that's even straight. So I want to trap you in there, at the very least. And I don't know, I gotta think of some more interesting things to do in here. Oh, hey, Relic, what's up, buddy? Foods evening. Oh, good evening. Foods evening. I liked Foods evening better. That was funnier. So I'm going with that. I'm gonna pretend that's what he said. Okay, so let's see here. We did you won't need a key for this one. I think if I make it no, I'm gonna have to add to the script. Yeah, that might not be too bad though. I was thinking if we turn it off, it starts off, and then it would be an object that this guy would disable when he dies, so it definitely have to go under here, disable object, and put it right there. And then to make it slide down, I think I have I set it up to slide up, but I don't think I set it up to slide down. That's a whole nother thing. But how would I turn it on in the first place? It'd have to be like, ooh, and if you de-aggro him, like if he kills you, he's not aggroed, it's gotta open. That's a little bit of a problem too. It's gonna have to be a whole new script. Okay, let's do an easy thing then. I might come back to that and chew on it for a second. So this module, it's like a big mesh, and then there's just rocks all over it, right? So I'm just gonna go to the poly surface. This is the mesh itself. FBX file should be that one. Right click, show in Explorer. Just push this over here. Scroll down and put this over here. And I'll just drag drop it right into Maya. And this is gonna be a pain. It's playing League, sweet. You winning? Better be winning. I don't want to talk if you're not winning. I think I'd get my ass kicked at that game. I downloaded it once. It's as close as I came to playing it. It's pretty close though. I almost played it, see. That's something. Okay, where'd they go? Oh my god. Why doesn't Maya just do what Unity does with their controls? Okay, right here. And then we'll go soft select with hidden B. You got all your settings here in tool settings. And then you can see the effect it's gonna have, so I think this will be the easiest way. Okay, really pissing me off. Let's check from the bottom then, and then turn off the grid here, and let's just grow it by holding B, and see if I can get away with this. Add a couple more in there, and let's try this. These two. Wait, maybe not that one. No, that should probably be okay. So if you just kind of select all those and then use your scale tool, you can pretty much flatten it right out. really hard to tell in here though. Let's turn on backface culling, shading, then I can see inside the room. Go to object mode. Yeah, that's better, but I still want a little more flatness there. Whoa, see that? That's annoying. F to frame. Really wish it worked the same. It's like, okay, get out and get rid of that, and then F to frame on this guy, and then just that little extra bump's kind of bugging me. Just maybe do this. Can I do that? A little bit of that, and then a couple more there. Is that, I don't think that's quite getting it. Nope, nope. Okay, we'll go like this. Don't really want to mess with the wall so much. Oh, you know what that is? It's the damn height map, because that's pretty much flat. Yeah, that's probably mostly the height map. Or something. Something. I'm going to say it's the height map. I don't know. Let me see if I can make it. Yeah, see, that shadow won't really go away. Right here. So it must be the maps. Yeah. We'll say that's what it is. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna say, and then we'll let me see it one more time. It looks bumpy, but then you can see it's really flat. Yeah. Whatever. Now, don't really need to delete history, but it's kind of a habit. So, yeah, there's nothing to delete, so okay. Let's say, my cave. I just been putting my in front of everything so I can tell when it's a package or something I did. My cave, poly, no, room, we'll call it. And he had it 205. It says, yeah, 205. Yes, that looked like 55. I'm blind. And then we'll just copy that and then export this. Put it into somewhere, I don't know where. I guess I'll put it in this folder in case I do update this cave package again. It would overwrite and probably remove this file if I put it in the same place. So, and the materials, since this is texture showing up, the materials must already be set, but otherwise you would totally want to do that too. Definitely no animation. And I guess we'll put it here for now. I don't know. I'll probably end up making new stuff, so let's just say my cave edits. Yeah, oh boy, it reminds me I edited one of the rooms a lot, so that should go in there too. Yeah. Oh, so far you are? No. Only winners in here, pal. You better win, or see yourself to the door. Let's see if we go hold right click, material attributes. We have a mat somewhere in here, cave 1 and 3, so should be good. Which means if I put it in here, it should automatically know, or it should have those materials on it, but if not, we'll just drag drop them, I guess. My stupid naming system, and then somewhere up here, I think it's in here, there it is. I tried to double click it. Duh, that's not gonna work. Sometimes it gets so damn confusing going between all these programs. You start using the hotkeys from one. Oh, yeah, wow, what? How's that now? How, what? So, don't really matter because I can just scale it up, and it's a cape. Why'd you put a ring on it? I didn't export it with animation. What the hell? Do that, and we'll just say, hang on, do I have the wrong export settings in Maya? I haven't messed with that in a while. Centimeters, that's what I usually use. Whatever. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice how small that was compared to the grid. So we'll just go up by like, well, you know, I really just don't care on this one. I'll just scale it. But that's normally, if you change that, like I imported it at a 1 centimeter, and Unity's supposed to be meters, but every time I export a player in that meters, it's just wrong. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but it usually comes in at 0.1. Nah, who cares, right? By turning the rig off, it should have undone any animation, but I guess not. So uncheck that too. And you can see it came in with the materials because we left them on there. Yeah, that's way more flat. That's what I want. So I'll just make this guy huge. Maybe I should parent it to the other one. Try that. Get it around about the same scale. Oh yeah, that's the default stuff. Okay. No. There's too many things in here. No. Let's just turn this one off. That'll be easier. What if I turn all that off? A second. Yeah, like that. Yes. And where's the door? Oh, it's even lined up. Okay, cool. Hold on, though, I didn't quite scale it right, did I? Actually, that's pretty close. If you go isometric, it's pretty easy to tail. Yeah, that's way close. I'm just looking at that top shaft. But see if I can figure out where. Try to see where the door was, but yeah, we'll just turn that one off. I think I got a little too big. So we'll scale back down here, probably. Now let's see where the door lines up. That line would help on this. Or not. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. I was gonna pull it all the way over there, and I was like, how did I get it so far off? But nah. That's on the wrong one. Yeah, you know what? It really doesn't matter, but I want it to be kind of close to the same, just for the sake of the door lining up. Oh, gotta go down a little. There we go. There we go. And then we'll pull it in a little bit more. Be a snug fit there. Okay, now we can just slap on the materials. So you just go to your mesh renderer. I think we're just using the same one for 13. Legacy 13. Oh, I think I see it. This guy. Isn't it? No, that's not it. Okay, I'll just type it out. Not be lazy about it. Space 1 3. There it is. And then I can just click that to point me to it. Drag route to the next one. Okay. Oops. Now the height thingy looks a little weird. See, when I get on this angle, that looks way weird. Huh. Moving on. We're just gonna go with it. Ooh. Need to rebake though. See, now when I do stuff like this, I don't really know how I should organize that. Just say boss room, I guess. Boss 1. Sure, I don't know. And then collapse all this crap. See, I mean, well, I guess I could put it under there. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Does it have an LOD? It does. Let's turn that off. It's just not going to do anything. Actually, duh. Let's turn this off completely. I think. That part of the rocks? No, the rocks are in now. Okay. Now. Collapse that. I don't know why I have these up there. What is that? Hey. What is that? Okay. Okay, they just didn't get put in here. So we'll just put those in there. And then what about this stuff? What's that? What is this? And that. Okay. Put that there too. Oops, went too far. Okay. Now, what do we want to do here? Let's rebake before I forget. This guy. Snap him onto there. This guy, snap him. Did he snap? He's not snapping. What is he doing? Why is he not snapping? Does this not have a collider? Oh, shit. It doesn't. Okay. Might have to do that again. So I forgot to do this. Maybe apparently generate colliders. I don't think it's gonna. It should fix it for me, but I don't think it's gonna. See, it says it's there. Usually you have to replace the dumbass thing. Let's copy component of transform. And then if we just drag it in. And then unpack completely. Does it both? Kind of, sort of. Pack you. Positioned is the same. Hey, cool. Same size and everything. And hopefully this one has a collider. And then we'll just copy that. Right. Paste. Do I need to paste the values? I don't think I do. Nice. Okay. Just copy the name. Maybe. There we go. Wait, get ready to go. And you. And you. And okay. And core should be right there. There we go. Can I drag drop it now? I can. I don't know if you could always do that. Okay, now these guys snap and we should get go. There we go. Now he's acting right. And we'll figure out what to do with these thingies. May not. Oh, I got an idea. Oh yeah, mesh first. Is it set to static? It is not. So do that. And bake. just wait for this thing. Oh, that was fast. Nice. Good enough. Wait, is he even on the ground? I don't think he's on the ground. Kind of was. Yeah, he is. That's so weird. I don't know what he's doing. Whatever. Let's go grab this. Oh, wait, save scene. And anybody that's ran through here, I fixed the Arissa. She's probably still a placeholder. I think I'll just put him over here, but I wanted to put 3 people. I just don't have that many NPCs. I need to go shopping for some of them. Oh, hang on. Okay, good to go. If I had a character artist, maybe. Well, I don't know. That's still... Characters are expensive. They're like $1,000 would be pretty cheap to get a character. And you can imagine, buy 10 of them and you're at 10 grand. So I'm not gonna go that route. So we'll just go with asset store and then Kitbash. Sorry. And I'll make some stuff here and there, but there's lots to do. So yeah, this chick, she had, I forgot, if you notice, she had the quest indicator but didn't have any quests because I forgot to uncheck quest giver. Does that make sense? And then right off the bat, Lazy Lion's Den. I actually went in there with him. He just happened to pop in. I was like, hey, yo, team. And we popped in here, and of course he had to go run off the freaking edge. And there was no colliders down here, so he was down here and going through walls and all sorts of crap, so I had to TP him back to me. But now this is, you can see that green line, that's the collider. So on trigger enter, if it's a trigger collider, you gotta check that box, then it can be used to do stuff. So you put a script on there that has, we gotta open Visual Studio anyway, so I'll just open that one. Just has to say on trigger enter. You're playing, oh sweet, and you won, right on. Yeah, dude, if you pay a proper character artist, it's gonna, 1,000 would be cheap. Like some of the dudes that I know charge like 5 grand. 3 grand is pretty much the average. One of my buddies did a character for Disney. It was like 7 grand. It's nuts. One damn character. So, asset store for us. Sorry. And anybody learning Unity, you just put on trigger enter and do some stuff. In this case, they take damage, and then on trigger exit stops the damage. So that's what's gonna happen when you go in the blood water. You're gonna die. Then I put a floor below it. This one is not a trigger, so that is what they'll stand on, because swimming's not there. And you know, honestly, what the hell am I gonna do with swimming? It's not been a priority because I don't really want combat underwater. Like, I mean, there will be, but it's not. I'm not gonna do much with it. It's not gonna be a whole instance where you're swimming. I'll do little parts where you gotta swim too, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I got the blood fix, the blood water stuff, and then oh boy, what was it? Oh yeah, I want to grab. We're gonna save scene. Maybe it's not doing anything though. Yeah, well, I'll move something around and save scene again. So out of here, this was the project where we were blocking stuff out, and prior to 2019. Let's just search for it. Dark Star. So I think this would be the easiest way to update the one in my project, the main project, is take it from this project and export it. But let's make sure this is what I want. Let's just throw it on the ground right here. And yeah, WTF for sure. It's nuts. I mean, he's unreal, but I'm tempted to get that 500 MMO kit for Unity. You know, I don't know. Before you do, just if you really do think about getting that, I know the one. I'm not gonna say their names, but just talk to me first. Let me show you. Let me show you something. Nobody even knows that reference anymore. It's Jim Carrey, damn it. Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something. He like puts his guns up there and does that thing. He's like a burn victim. What's it gonna do? Besides nothing. I guess let's turn on the... Where's our test player? The hell? Oh, there we go. Now it's doing stuff. Okay, so I want this. But about that kit, it's awesome. It does a lot of stuff, but it's a little misleading, I think, because unless you're making exactly what they're making, yeah, it's very difficult to edit, let's just say that. But so is anything, so that's not me knocking on them. I just think that I think it should be more clear, but then again, I don't know how I would make it more clear if I was them, or if I was selling some kit. Like, I could sell what I have as a kit, but in reality, you'd be making the exact same game as me, because everything is so specific. Theirs is a lot more flexible, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's a lot, dude. And I know 2 people with it, and they could tell you a lot more. But I've seen a bit. I personally haven't had it on my machine and dug in, but I've dug in with them watching their screen. And it's certainly going to take some effort to get it up to get in there and make things what you want. At some points, it almost seems like you're better off. We're going to export this, by the way, and that way it'll have its dependencies, and then that should all be in the same paths, and we'll update it. At some point, though, it's like you're better off making your own. Like, for sure, on certain things, you're better off making your own. But if you want a game that's more or less what that thing does, then good to go. That was the import. That was whatever. Okay, Dark Star or Cave. I'm not sure if we're gonna use this. That looked a little funky in the preview here, but let's see what it does. We were thinking about having this as the exit portal. Because I'd like to know if someone can show me what I would be getting. Yeah, you could totally talk with my friends and they could show you. You could, like, they know it better than I do. I can see that if you wanted, I don't know, some complicated mechanics, like my skill system, no way it would work. My transmute system, no way it'd work. You'd have to make that all your own. So then what did that give you, really? There was a third thing that'd have to be all your own. But it's great for like server authority and just in general performance. And it's nice that you can plug in things. And I don't know. I guess I'm kind of conflicted on it because I see a lot of value, but I see a lot of work being needed for the developer, and it seems like you just plug and play and boom, you're up and running. For example, what I want to do with this boss, I want him to randomly put somebody in this cage and they take damage. Obviously the kit can't do that. You gotta set that stuff up yourself, so. Yeah, gotta keep it old school, man. Yeah, that's just my preference, I guess, but to each their own. What was the third thing? There was one that, I mean, there's probably dozens of things that would be an example of where you got to draw the line between what a kit can do and what you're going to have to do. But those are two big ones, obvious ones. Even just the skills, like the Cthulhu dude, he has an attack where the particle effect that he spawns is actually, it's got a collider on it, a box collider, and then kind of, it might even be the same. Yeah, I think it's the same as what's on the water. I just thought, let's just do that. And anybody who walks into that collider, which it's like a poison splat on the ground, then they're going to take damage. So something like that, I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure you'd have to set up some custom crap like that. And then like vampirism, you know, healing from attacks. They might have that, I don't know. Should put the other boss down here so I know where he is. But whatever. So, what should we do here? This is going to be quite a bit of work. Oh yeah, we were going to import Darkstar. Let's try that real quick. I'm just going to drag drop. So we'll just collapse that. Yeah, there's too many. Darkstar. Ah, jeez. Of course he calls me right now. Hang on a sec. Okay. So yep, it looks like these are new files. Darkness, water, what do I want that to change? I'm probably not using it anyways. Let me see what that is though. Darkness, water, can I point to it? Oh, it's, okay, yeah. Yeah, we're just doing that. Import, origin materials. Yeah, that should be fine. And I guess we'll just slap it in there and see how it looks. So go like this and search for Darkstar. There's the prefab. And clear the search. Now it pointed me right to it. Now we're going to go to the boss room over here. I'll just bring on him. And I'm going to swap the portal. Let's see what it looks like. What is this? So this Darkstar thing looked really decent in the original, but I'm not sure. Like it. Okay, right there. So this is off by default until you beat the boss, and it just looks like crap. It's kind of just a prefab placeholder thingy. So we'll parent this to that. So that should have gone right there, but it didn't somehow. So we'll position it there. And we'll push that up a little. Might be a little more interesting to have something else for a portal, huh? I guess as long as it's not touching the ground, we should be fine. Alright, so now disable that for now, and the collider should be spherical now. disable that one. Add component. Sphere collider is trigger. It's got the zone trigger script on it, and the rest should be the same. Why is it not centered? That's dumb. Oh, right. We'll put that on there, and then position. Yeah. And we'll just scale it to about the size of this. And then get that out of there. Alright. Let's see how that looks later. Oh, turn off these two. Ow. Man, my back still hurts. Back, neck, legs. It is. I might as well be sitting in that damn torture chair we made. Oh yeah, speaking of that, did I parent that? Probably should. Let me drive over there real quick here. Where was it? Right here-ish. There we are. Because I should just prefab this. Oh, I did parent it. Good. I want to use it again somewhere. You know, people hate that. Yo, Louise, what's up, man? Torture chair. Let's put it in props. That makes enough sense for me. Say body parts. Yeah, that's a good place for it. Wait, no, don't I have torture devices? I think I do. And you know what I was thinking? That guy might have an animator on it. We gotta look at that. Does anybody remember if he was animating when you were in there? Shouldn't be, but could have been. What do you think about Unreal Engine? Is it better than... depends. But I'd say overall... That is a really hard question, Louise, but... Let's say this. Unreal makes games. Unity doesn't. That is a big factor. It's like how good is a chef that doesn't eat their own food? How do they know that their product's any good? They don't. So, yeah, that says a lot, I think. And what I could tell you is Unity, sometimes can be very frustrating, but I haven't used Unreal, so they may be just as bad, like with updates and bugs and, oh, well, we changed this entire pipeline. I don't think they are, though. So I'd say Unreal's more mature. They have more experience, more consistency, and everybody rants and raves about blueprints, visual scripting, but you can do that in both. And graphics wise, Unity's capable of keeping up. I mean, they're really just copying the, what you call it. They're just kind of copying the trends and everything. So I don't know, hard question. I think go with what you know, whatever makes sense to you. It's like if you know, if you're a C++ guy, then go that route, go Unreal. If C# makes more sense, then you can go Unity. But I think that would probably be the defining. Gosh, I don't know. That's like a whole hour-long debate right there. Yeah. I mean, very hard to say though. Just don't get sold on the whole visual scripting thing, because that's all I hear about it. Oh yeah, but did you know about blueprints? How would I not know about blueprints? Of course I know about blueprints. Did you know Unity does the same thing with 3 different packages? Or has the same thing? And nobody ever really seems to know that, but I would say visual scripting, it's great for prototypes, speed, and even final product. You can just convert it to C++, and same thing with Unity. Convert it to C#, and continue editing like normal, it's all good, great. You still have to have kind of the fundamental understanding of programming and how you want to structure your languages or your classes and object orient or not and things like that. You're still gonna need to do all that. But I would say at the end of the day, I want something where I can, oh Jesus, I forgot to look at the guy. I want something where I can get in there and actually type some code. Because I feel there's a lot of times it seems like the things I see you have to do to connect nodes, and I've only used the visual scripters a little bit, but it seems like you can do it a hell of a lot faster in a couple lines. Super and basic and not hard to learn, but learning an entire language like C++ is way difficult. That is true. And C++ looks a little more complicated than C#, because C# is a wrapper, so it's like wrapped around C++. It's an intermediary language, and it's got some built-in stuff, and the intermediary means it's kind of like a translator for languages on the upper, lower end, or however you want to think of it. So anything can pretty much read it, which is part of why Unity, oh, here's a thing for you, Luis, is I didn't realize just how easy it was to decompile Unity's code, but because C# is, or Unity's DLL, because it's a intermediary language, it's meant to be very easy to read. So yeah, cheating is super easy in a Unity game, whereas it's not as easy in Unreal. However, hey, there is an animator. We don't want that crap, I don't think. In Unity, you have right here, you can go project settings, player, and then you can turn on IL2 CPP. This is intermediary language converted to C++. So that puts you back to where it's like, okay, they're both going to be harder to decompile, but you're never going to get around cheating. There's always a way, and people are really good at finding those ways. But that is something to think about. And I don't know how portable Unreal is, as far as, oops, that's the wrong boss. As far as like, does it port to Android and iPhone as easily as Unity? I don't know. I've only ever made one app because I just don't like them, but it was fairly easy to get to Android and Apple. It was certainly not like straightforward. It was, I didn't like it, but could have been worse. Let's see what this thing looks like when we look at its animations. Do we have all animations here? No. Okay, so it's just an empty one there. Alright, let's see. What have we got here? Animation. Click that button and then you can preview it. If you clicked on model, you can't preview the animation. So that throws people off sometimes. Okay. Just a flailing, flopping. Okay. I'm gonna slow it down here. Let's see this one. See what I don't know what I want to do with these things just yet. Cross the one thing off the list. Math problem though. And then the gate functioning, the cage mechanics, and then this monster thingy. And then there'll probably still be some more things I want to do. I mean, certainly more cosmetics in this, the BloodChasm dungeon thing. Let's see what else. But I'm thinking we got two options with this. Either it's a stationary monster that has to be DPS down, and the boss just summons them again, like at each interval, 25% interval. And oh, sorry. I don't mind learning to code, but I just don't want, or I just don't when I have the dedicated time. Yeah, it's a little tricky, but I swear it's like, it just, at some point, it'll just snap, and you're like, oh, I get it. It just clicks. I still remember the day because I was so confused by code. It just, I couldn't follow a lick of it. I just had no idea what the hell was going on, and I had to start over like 5 times. I started over so many times, but the programmers kept quitting, and it was almost always around the time of GUI, and I see why now, because inventory is really tricky with all the stacking and right click to equip and unstack, and you know, there's a lot to inventory. So I was staring at it and just like, damn it, I have to learn how to program. I'm sick of starting over, because every time I start over, the new programmer would be like, okay, well, this last guy's stuff is crap. I don't want to work with it. And that's how most people are. And I even am guilty of that sometimes. That's weird looking. It's like got bones in it. Oh, that's cool. This is a pretty cool little monster. So I had to learn it. I knew I just had to. So I stared at code for 6 hours, just make a change. Then I'd go to Unity and see what that did, and then change, and then it just, like, I changed something, it was a parameter, and then I was like, oh my god, I get it. I get what that's doing, and it just clicked. And then ever since then, I was more or less able to code. I mean, there's always more to learn, though. Like, you don't stop learning code. It's just a deep rabbit hole. I love it, though. It's really fun. What the hell? Why are some coloring somewhere? That's dumb. But yeah, see how we kind of got 2 options. It's either this thing comes up, it's stationary, in which case you can't really use it as an enemy down the hall here. Like, say you're running toward this boss, and we put some right here, and they're sitting in the hall, but they're stationary. You can just run right past them. Don't even need to worry about them. So that's not going to work. So the only way to fix that is to make them go under the ground and then pop back up wherever you are and attack you. But my enemy setup isn't, it's certainly not set up for that. It probably wouldn't be too bad to convert it. I just have to think about it. So I think the easiest way is to make them stationary, and they pop up 4 times in a fight. But I don't really have a I don't have a great system in place for that yet. Blah. Let me see what we do, Grandpa. It's pretty much all on this guy. I'm just gonna put an X there because I want the bosses by each other. And, well, he's trying to be consistent here. Alright. So I've got this script. So when the boss or enemy unit, whichever, in this case it's boss, when it dies, this script is watching its health, and that's why we have a reference to enemy data right here. So when its health gets to 0, it will enable these objects. You can have as many of these as you want, and disable those. But as far as a gate, this is going to be different. Wait, where did I put that? I really got to do something about this hierarchy. It's getting nasty. Let's just say to keep these close to the things. I'm gonna put it like this. So this is the room it's in, and that's the gate. Well, let's rotate that. Go that way. Other way, prick. Ah, there we go. What the hell is it? It's just, that's dumb. Wouldn't it just be... Oh, no, it is a lot of that. So 90 and 180. Alright. So I could have this say... It'd almost be easier to do a whole different script on this one. Like a trigger that says, once you enter, the gate closes, and then when he dies, the gate opens. But then, oh, that's right, if he kills you, then there's nothing to tell the gate to open. Tricky. Who feels like doing some programming? Probably nobody. Turn that off. Doesn't look like it's quite right. It doesn't have, yeah, it's got the collider. It's good. Okay, it's not a trigger, so we're good there. That's a bit tricky. I like the idea though, and I probably need to do that more often, like lock the player into the area. And it's fairly straightforward, just I can see how there's going to be some conflicts with some of the other things going on. I don't know. I guess a trigger, that's the easiest way to get the gate to close, and then I guess we could say if the unit is not in combat, then the gate slides up, because it's either not in combat because you're dead, or you've defeated it. Let's just do a new script. Let's just have fun and do that. Make a new thing, and then we'll deal with this weird thing. Could probably do something similar with that one too, like just new script to add the behavior that I want. Actually, yeah, it could be another boss script. Somebody will have to remind me what I was thinking of. Because, yeah, that makes sense, huh? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a boss, what should we call it? Boss room trigger? Boss room lockdown? Lockdown boss room? Something like that. Enemy event trigger. I was trying to make a generic one, and I probably could elaborate on this one trigger, but it's just going to get more confusing, so I might as well just make a new class. So right click, create, C#, we'll call it enemy, so when I'm searching for scripts, it'll always come up enemy, and in this case, it's only going to work with the enemy the way I'm going to do it. Lockdown, trigger lockdown, trigger. I can't think of a good name for that. Boss. Lock. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. We can rename it later. Lockdown. Yeah, sure. Cool. And it's got to compile, right? a sphere. Oh, actually, you know what? We don't even need a collider. It'll just be, I don't think. We'll just go like this. Say, and then I can put it on the other game too. Like this, and then we'll double click to open that. And what? Oh yeah, I made it so it doesn't autoplay. Let's see what this is. I'm just clicking on music. Somebody's got to help me out here and tell me where do I get stuff that's copyright free? There's got to be like a place to find this crap. So there's some chill hop stuff, don't know, but it's not horrible so far. Alright, so first we're going to say public enemy data, data, make a value, we'll just drag, drop, assign it, and then we can get to the boss's hit points. So we'll say, actually we don't even need the hit points, we just need to know if it's in combat or not, I think. And then I want to lerp the gate so it's open, it opens and closes like that instead of just dunk, it's there and dunk, it's up. We want it to be a smooth kind of transition, but I might already have a script for that. We'll see. So say if e-data, actually a good idea is you should always say if it's not there, then stop, because you're gonna null ref if you don't. Otherwise, we're gonna say, assuming it's there, because we would have stopped right there if it wasn't. bc.data. In combat, then we're gonna say close the gate, and then I should look at the other script that I have. Isn't commit, then okay, and yeah, because when it's dead it'll be out of combat, so that should be fine. Oh, that'll be interesting. Damn it! I just realized it'd be in combat right when it aggroes to you. I guess we could shrink the aggro range, maybe? Yes, nah, I'm not gonna notice the debug. Let me just put a little note for myself here. Shrink aggro range on the boss using this, or use trigger. Because you could, if you're like outside of the gate, over there, and he aggroes that far away, which I'm pretty sure he does, somewhere around there, then the gate's gonna close and you can't fight him. That would be stupid. So for now, let's say aggro range is like, oh god, that's gonna count. 6. Oh, and also if you shoot him from here, then the gate's gonna close, which would be really dumb of you. So really a trigger would be better. I'm sure this is super boring, but this is the crap you gotta deal with in game dev. Is what it is. I guess we could go set up a few more enemies, but I want to think about this for a second. And maybe give it a try, but also, let's see what I got for... I'm not feeling this music either. What's this? Okay, I had something called, yeah, translate alert. All right, let's check this one out, maybe. No, not you, this guy. Let me see what I put on there. Okay, so this would go on the gate. Right click, remove, and select the gate. Okay, that's not what I wanted, Unity. go, wait, it's down here now. Damn. There's some things that'll get complicated here. Hang on a second. Yeah. Oh man, even the other thing isn't gonna work unless they make a new script. Huh. Programming is not very streamable. People don't respond well to it, but it's like 90% of what I do to make a game, and pretty much everybody would have to do. Okay, well, we'll try. We'll make it do the whole thing, I guess. I'll try to keep it simple, and then I'll just make some more enemies, and then I'll probably just kill the stream and do some, dig into some code, because that's gonna be super boring. So we'll say this guy with the enemy lockdown script. We'll make it so it lerps this back and forth, in which case that needs to start in the up position. And we need a target for it to lerp too. So that still could be useful. Target location. Damn it. Well, okay. We're just gonna have it be on or off for now. See how it works in the first place. So say if he's in combat, then this is real easy. We'll just public game object, and that could be anything, and we'll just call that gate. And then you got to do this again. Just make sure the gate exists before you try to do something with it. So if the gate is there, then gate dot, which is this one, we want to close it, so that'd be set active false. Copy that, paste it down here. So, get close enough, he's in combat, and I did that backwards. Damn it, who stupid-vised me? Somebody's supposed to stupid-vise me when I'm doing this. Whoops. Right, because if it's in combat, we want gate on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll just give it a try. See if it gives me kind of the behavior I want. So we just need to assign the data to check the combat and the gate, so we can turn it on and off. And then right here, you would just replace that with a lerp, which is a whole other thing for another time. It's hard to go over that one. Hey, what is this? Well, what? Piece of it. Well, that's not the material it was supposed to be. It's complaining because there's a property it's trying to edit that's not there, so. He's got it on standard also. Did they? What? What damn? Okay. You cannot ignore. Let me see what this thing has on it. No. What did I call it? Classroom props. Yeah, thought I was in the right one, but I wasn't. So he's got the water effect. There's not even a... Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that off for now. This script was trying to access a property that the standard shader doesn't have, so it was complaining. Anywho, data, and the gate is right down here. No. Oh, there it is. And then let's just say, does this thing have an animator controller? It does. What does that look like? Oh, it's probably one that I made. Yeah. Oops. It's probably not gonna do much, but it might idle. Whatever. Oops. Damn it. It's obnoxious. So... I don't know. I'll put it over here for a minute. Whoa. Just right click something. Where'd it go? Okay, save scene. There's not a whole lot of easy things to do on this project anymore. Everything's gotten pretty dang complicated. So, not much to stream when it's that kind of crap. I mean, I don't know. Some people like it, I think. I went on the wrong server, but whatever. I gotta hurry and get this done though. Got another Steam curator that wants to do a review. But I definitely don't want him to show a partially done dungeon. I guess probably wouldn't, she probably wouldn't even get to that point. Because it would take a while. You'd have to do all 3 dungeons to get to this 4th thing. 4th dungeon, yeah. And there's a lot of lag on that. I'm just now seeing the part where I was messing with the animator. And we still gotta find some music. Hang on. For the cave, I mean. The cave, whatever it is. I guess it's a cave. Yeah, that works better. Collider. Quick, somebody make some music. Need some creepy cave music. I might have something in the project. I don't know if it's copyright free though. Okay, let's make sure we take damage in the water. And sure do. It's resistible, which is why it's not the 15,000 I set it to. And she still thinks she has a quest. Whoops. What the hell did I do? That's dumb. You don't have a quest, lady. Stab it. Hang on, let's take a look though. Turn all that crap. That's not animating at all. We have no references. Oh, well. Looks like we got one enemy who has the same ID. Duplicate. Okay, network manager 949. Okay, so we got a number 9 enemy unit. See, I put in the log here if there's a duplicate, and I destroyed it, so I can't find it to see. We'll have to go back and add them up. I forgot to give it a unique. Okay, check. Where? No, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Supposed to turn it on. What the hell? This like not get saved? It's quite different on. Okay, cool. I have to look at that. Yeah, this is just gonna be a bunch of boring stuff, guys. Sorry about that. It's kind of just how it is. We're gonna find out what happens here, though. With the who's it, boss? Kind of waste of time killing him. We're just gonna run. Does he? Oh, he jumped. That was a little weird looking. Sorry, that's probably way too weird. Come on, guys, it's a party. That's a lot of baddies. Did they all make it to me? Oh, I gotta see something. Did I put V in there? I did not. Heist. Okay, let's see what he does. Wait, we're not close enough yet. So, aggro range 6. I might not have put it close enough. Let's see. Haha! Sweet. I'm locked in. No, hell. Yeah, cool. So we really just want it to lerp. What could I do here? I'm gonna let him kill me, so I can try it again before I kill him, because that'll save to the database. What do I use for server? It's Smart Fox, which, I don't know what to say about that. I like it. I've just gotten used to it. It's pretty much all, yeah, it's all I've ever really used. It was all that was available at the time, and I mean, it's pretty dang decent. And I think it's pretty much just made by the one guy, Marco Lappy or something like that. So the only thing I'd say is support for it is next to none. And Well, my friend has looked into it quite a bit, and he says there's some race conditions where packets could be received in the wrong order. Like it's a race for this player and this player to get their pack to the server, and even though this guy hit his button first, this guy's arrives first. So he says that's the case. I don't know if that's true personally, but other than that, I know that there's some inefficiencies with it. But I think it's pretty straightforward once you get to know the API. Yeah, sort of, kinda. And do you like Java? Because it's all Java server side. I want to see if this guy closes the door before I get to him. Damn it, he does. All right, so. Oh, but he don't care about that. Whoops. So he aggroed right about here. He can kill me again, I don't care. And it does turn off, that's good. There's a little cheat you can do if you're a GM. Just teleport and then put you right back to where you were. Ooh, that water would kill me right now. I need to add more like food and food buffs and stuff, but also boring video. Okay, so he's gonna jack me up pretty good here, I'm sure. I should grab the heal. Let's do this. And then we'll go there and get rid of this because it's not really a big deal, and this is probably, oh, I should have used shift. Whoops. Now I can directly heal myself, and I get 200 and something. Nah, 200 mana bonus per 5. If you hover over intellect, it'll show you here, mana regen. Why did I put base though? That's total. Whoops. Alright, so because I teleported, this will, or I used my crystal thing while I was dead, which players can't do that, but it's alright. It'd be too easy, but I'm gonna cheat, and now I just go right back to where I was. And the gate is down, so let's just reset him. Go away, buddy. Go away. There he goes. I'll just cut it in half. We'll do a distance of, well, no. Jeez, 3 is like almost melee distance. It's just barely off with the aggro distance being 6. But I want to see what happens when we get in here. And, oh boy, he's nasty. I'm going to cheat and use the GM kill command. I want to see if he gets stuck on animations. I haven't really looked. Transition needs to be a little better between one of those attacks and run. That one's horrible. The dumb thing is not animating. I think I got all this stuff figured out. All the attacks. Hey now. God damn it. See, normally the boss, oops. Normally the boss has too much mana, but you can see his is going up in huge chunks. So it's because I gave the boss so many attacks, I guess it even went down in the first place? What the hell happened there? See, now he won't run out of mana. That's a tricky one because the higher the level the enemy goes, the more, like 2% is the standard regen every 5. But 2% of 2 million is like 20,000 or 40,000 actually. So that's not small. And then, God, I don't know. I gotta think that through. Okay, let's see what happens. Alright, cool. Gate open. Good to go. Should always have at least one purple in his chest. Oh yeah, I gotta move that up. And this one should always be purple. Alright, good enough. Let's teleport back and log out here. So I gotta figure out why she's being dumb, and I gotta set the ID on enemy number 9 and aggro range on that one. And let's see. Okay, now we'll go back to this scene. You know, I'll just plant some more enemies in the hall for now, and then I'll do a build and push it, and we'll just keep working on it that way. But I want to know why she's doing that. Do the end first, so I don't forget. Number 9, what is your problem? So the ID number is 6. Aha, that would do it. It's supposed to be number 9. So there we go. Good, good. And where's an NPC that doesn't have a quest? Do I put quests on all of them? This guy doesn't have one, so what the hell did I do? Maybe I just gotta turn not put one on there? I swear I dealt with this. Let me see the script. See, right here, if quest is greater than that, but it's not, so skip to the else. There is no else. Aha! Well, that's pretty easy to deal with. I'll just copy paste that. So, let me double check. That says if we have quests, which we don't. I mean, if we do, we gotta go figure out which ones you've done and blah blah blah. And else there are no quests, then turn the dumb thing off. Cool, easy fix. I like this. And now the monster guy. I really gotta think through that math on the... I mean, it should work if it's all percentages. The boss's mana should be easy to figure out. I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, this guy at the frame, and... what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, aggro range. We're gonna say you gotta be 3 meters, like right in his face. That's pretty dumb. That or I move him back? I don't know. I don't know. We did a chain pull yesterday, or the other day, didn't we? Hang on. I goofed something up. No, I didn't. No! I hate this bright bad thing. Next thing. Alright, we're just gonna go 3, I guess. And that's like, you'd have to stand right there. Like this far away, I think. Yeah, because if that was 6, you'd have to be that close? Whatever. Now, let's make sure the targeting, or what was it? Yeah, targeting has the chain pull crap. So 4, 5, 6, and 7 need a short range as well, because they're going to chain pull him. So this is all just to prevent the door closing before you enter the room, by the way. Okay, save scene. We'll try try that again. Wait, was there? Oh yeah, there's the chest. Might as well do that while I'm here. The loot chest is in the ground because I flattened out the surface. Where did I put it? Lootables? No. There's one? No. Turn it on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Doesn't really matter, but I want it up a little. And is the light on it still? Yes. Just hard to tell. I should put some particles on there. Did I already do that? Oh, I did. Can't see them though. Oh yes, you should be able to. I guess I just wasn't looking. Okay. That's good. We'll save that. You know, let's throw some enemies around. I don't know why this thing didn't animate. Should have. I'll just leave it there to remind me though, because I'm gonna do something with it. Let's grab a couple of those sea stomorphs. Oops. So we got kind of a little dead spot between here and here. As Lazy Lines Dan pointed out, so blame him for this. Yeah. He's like, that's a bit easy. That's an easy token run. Yeah, it is. These little guys work pretty good because they're so small, but we should make more of these. I got room for 10 more. Where is it? Where is it? Where do you go? Over there. Okay, so I just select them and then we Control Shift, click in the middle, drag, and snap to grid, or snap to the mesh rather. We almost, yeah, we got enough room for 2. Let's put this guy here. Just trying to decide how that, like we got. And save that, and then we just get a change the ID number to 71. Then we'll duplicate it again over here. I guess, and then we got room for one more, right? And I should make them all chain, because this guy's far enough away that you could, well, I mean, that's some strat. I guess you could, that's okay, we'll leave it. Oh, I didn't change that one's ID. This guy looking that way, and this guy's just admiring the wall, I guess. And this song sucks. A fart or two. Don't know what this is, but whatever. Okay, this guy is ID number 73. What do we think? Maybe one more. I mean, you gotta kill 5 things, sort of. You know, you could just keep running. Cause there's, is there 2 or 3 here? Yeah, there's 2. And then you got hop, skip, and jump, and then 3 more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad unity. What are you doing? Gonna be a little annoying and throw one more in there. I mean, that's pretty damn close to that one, though. I'll just put one slider right here. Or, actually, we don't have a lot of parasites. Got a lot of sliders, though. We only got room for 4 more. I think. Did I use? Yeah, I think so. Four more, and then I gotta change these. So maybe I'm liking these little guys. So maybe I'll just renumber the others. All right, 27. Where are you? And Control Shift click. You know what? Screw it. He can be on the stairs. Sort of. Well, I don't know if the nav mesh is going to work very well right there. As long as it's connected, that's all you care about. Yeah, he could just be right there, right? Screw it. And then ID 27, and we'll see if the gate closes on me again. Sorry, Unity. Jeez. You gotta yell at me. Wait, we're not done with that. You know, I think we should just do a trigger. I can't decide, because the aggro range isn't always going to be adjustable like that. So let's say right when you go in, it shuts the gate, and then it's not going to open until he dies. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll test what we got, but I think I'm going to do a sphere trigger on trigger enter thing. Let's listen to this load music for the 500th time. Yeah. So if it works, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Only reason I'm concerned with it, like, if it works, right? But if that script isn't going to work on other things, then that's dumb. I don't like that. So I might have to go with a trigger to turn it, to shut the gate, and then I guess some other condition. Definitely if the boss dies, the gate opens. But then it has to determine if you're dead and the gate opens. Oh, that's what we could do. That would be, yeah, that'd be okay. I think. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. That went away, by the way. See that? That's cool. Lost in thought here, sorry. See, these guys they're just cute, aren't they? They're just so cute. Let's make sure this kills me and I don't fall through. So that's about knee height. That's good. Can I get up there? I don't really like this archer build. Doesn't really matter for testing, but I see what people are bitching about. Needs some love. Should do. I've been having fun with the sorcerer build. That's pretty fun. I need to make it so you can just drop all the skills from one tree, huh? Let me do this. Reset, and then we'll go to mage and shift click. That gets you 10. We want that. We want this. We want that. Can I have that? This. That. That. And then I want some kind of movement skill. Yep, have that too. Let's do this because it keeps you alive, and some regen, and that. And defense, but increases your threat. That's a maybe. Oh, and we need a heal. Priest's got some nice heals. Shaman's got some cast speed. That would probably make sense. Can't really synergize these very well. Let's try this. I like that heal. That one's awesome. If you get this one, it'll give you 100% movement while casting, so you don't get slowed anymore. And then some crit chance, some mana regen, and maybe that. Damage reduction, sure, or whatever. And then this in case we run out of mana. I still don't know what to think about the clicking, or the echo, you know what I mean? Like, the reverb on the GUI, that's not right. I think Necro would have been a better synergy, but I try to do something different every time. At least to some degree. So, meh. Oh wait, I want this there. I'll just put that over there because I won't use that much, I don't think. And the heal there. Okay. There we go. Man, you guys are being spoiled with the Dark Essence. You know that wasn't even supposed to drop in the dungeon, by the way. Wait, did I miss some chat stuff? Oh, hey, Zerial. What's up? Learning the first language is 10 times harder than the next. I don't know anything other than sign language, so I can't really say. Oh, that wasn't good. What was that crap? Huh. Well, it didn't do it again, so whatever. Something weird about their new rendering. It's probably because I don't have a pipeline selected. I think I'm supposed to go with the lightweight pipeline or something. I don't know. Where am I going? Am I going the wrong way? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, this will be a lot more annoying with all these guys around. Yeah. Yeah, well, you're not missing much. I mean, I kind of got to do some code, and that's just going to be boring. I haven't even had to use my heal. This 500 gear's too powerful for these guys. Oh, this is supposed to parent to me. What the hell? Oh, I thought. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Wife aggro! No! That's funny every time I hear it. Oh no. I forgot I killed him. Damn it. Ah. I gotta go reset. Son of a bitch. No, no exit. What did I do now? You can't get out here. You guys are trapped in here. Let's see what I did. I probably took the trigger part off. No, it's still a trigger. What's the deal? Something's colliding. Why can't I get to that? Explain. These got colliders on them? Shouldn't. Don't. trigger and what? Seriously, who broke this? Fess up, guys. One of you broke it. And like, I'm hitting something. What the fucking what? Did I like miss an LOD or something? Oh hell no, it isn't on my turn to deal with the kitty litter. Now you see what people have been doing with getting stuck. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I see. Our only option was to kill Bone Grinder. Fortunate souls have entered the clear. The higher difficulty could not. Also couldn't leave. Oh shit. I'm sorry, guys. I think, you know what I think it is? Maybe kind of, sort of. It's probably this rock that was there. And I deleted the wrong damn thing. Maybe. Let's see. If I select this whole thing. You know what, let me do this out of play mode. So, I don't want it to break. It gets pissy sometimes when you edit things, but I do want to see if by stretching this out, it should work if I do that. Oh, yep, that worked. I mean, I guess that's an easy fix, but I'm pretty sure there's a rock there. Now let me just reset it. Then we shall. Why, thank you, Harry the Mouse. Hang on, we're gonna log right here. I mean, I guess I could have went and tested him, but I want to fix this. And if you AFK too long and get disconnected while you're in the dungeon, then you risk infinite low screen. Oh, really? Locked when you train up. What? Hang on. I gotta think about that. To AFK. So then it disconnects you. Infinite load screen. Why would it do that? I don't know what that's about. Also, the entrance portal to enter might need to be lowered slightly in geometry of the world, because right now you have to jump sometimes. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah. I was gonna put a little step in front of it, but you know, this is a super work in progress, if ever there was one. I figured I'd just stream the last chunks here while I'm working on this, give people a good idea of what goes into it. But I really don't think you guys want to see the other parts where I have to program stuff. That's not going to be fun. So I think it's one of these racks. Could it be this one? Because that one stood out, but it's not. God damn, what are we listening to? I really can't find anything, guys. I hate the messages that they spam at me. I don't know why it won't let us get to that. It's really hard to tell what the hell is going on. I'll tell you that much. This is stupid. Skip ahead here. Not. Sounds okay. Haven't taken the risk of testing again. Okay, well, we're gonna get this fixed. I'll do a build, push that, and then I'll do my boring script stuff. Yeah. I don't see what's going on there. It's like there's something blocking us getting out, but I don't see why that would be doing that. Okay, it's definitely... Oh, dude. Ugh, I'm retarded. I see what's happening. I'm sure a few of you see that too, but whoops. So I don't I don't know really what I was thinking there, but you can see for some reason I pushed it higher, and the actual door, I guess, is right here. Oh, I put a plane in there. That's what I did. Yeah, whatever. We're fixing it. So we'll take the pool tool. Guess. Just stretch it out. It's the easiest fix. Okay, that's not what I wanted. So we'll just go like... I need this and this. Push that down a hair. Yeah. And then we'll just take this box collider and make it bigger on the Z. Right? Right? Okay. Meant to click the letter Z. If you click the letter, you can just hold and drag so you can watch it. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, now you won't get stuck. Whew. Whoops. I should probably watch stuff, but man, I slept like the whole day after that. Ugh. Let me see. Is Cthulhu on the normal zone version of Marsha is supposed to give us tokens? No, he's not supposed to. I don't think. I mean, he might. I can't remember if he's a boss or not. If he's a boss, he's supposed to. Because this version equal to medium difficulty dungeon boss, so that makes sense. Giant scorpions in the starting area scare the crap out of me. Yeah, that's looking right. Yeah, well, that was all I had at the time, so that's what we went with. What else did I have to do in here? There's the portal and something else. Oh, I gotta test the end portal too, so before I build. I know we gotta test the boss guy, but I don't remember what it was. Something. There was something we had to do. Don't remember. Let me write this down. We're gonna do a different script on that. Oh yeah, I was thinking easiest way would be if that didn't turn off. Let me note that in here. What is this shit? Transform something, destroyed it. Durr. I hate when it does that. I got some null references I might have to deal with before I push it. Or, you know, upload it. I call it push it, whatever. Build. You gotta do the build and then you gotta upload it to Steam. And then I usually reset the server just because it seems to do better that way. Let me see if I did just copy this because I know it's the right wording. Well, I put it down there. We could just say turn it on right here. Well, we want the whole thing there. Cut that backwards. Ugh. Still stutter on this keyboard. Keys are too squishy. I thought all blue mechanical keys were the same, but apparently not. This one's squishy. And I always end up double tapping it. So on enter, oh, that's exit. Duh. On enter, we have the gate close, and then the only way it would open would be if this guy's dead or not in combat. No, just not in combat. Auto cover it. Let's do this. I think that makes sense. Oh man, jeez. Not to be confusing, but let's make sense of that. Huh? That would be closing the gate. Ugh. Gator. Whoops. So enter. If we have a gate, then close it by setting it true. And I'll make this lerp and look cool and play a sound and everything later. And then, so if he's non-combat, he could either be dead or you're dead. That ought to work. And I should probably put a note there. Using combat because boss you are, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think that works. So let's put a collider on here and fool around with that. We need like what did I put that on? Did I put it on the gate or the boss? Yeah, I put it on the boss. Hang on, let me see what he said. 3 million health, level 59 for me, I'm 77. 10 times the other solo, the version of Cthulhu for 1 token of clear. Yeah. He's gonna be higher level. Oh no. I'm not archers. Continue farm, I wanted to have confirmation. Nah, just farm it up, dude. I mean, there's lots more stuff coming. It's whatever. If it's fun, do it. I don't know. As long as you're not just flat out cheating. That's the thing that bugs me. Okay, we're gonna make a spear. I think this will be the easiest way to do it. 3D object, spear, and we'll just go like this. Should I position that? Here. Oh, parent it there, and then position it here, and frame on it so I can get the right pivot point. And then we'll just go like this, make it big, and then try to get it to match right where the door is. That's pretty close. So right when you hit that, and we'll just turn off the mesh render. And say it's trigger, so it's not like a wall, it won't lock you. And that's on enter. I think I thought this through correctly, but I'm not sure. Now let's grab our dude, grab the script, slap it on there, and test. No, wait, not that one. This one. Copy component and paste component. Oh wait, I was just thinking. That could be. Will that work? I think that'll work. I don't know. Now this guy, we don't want that on there because it'll interfere. So there we go. We're ready to break it. Something's always gotta break. Like the portal that gets you stuck in hell forever. It's actually kind of funny. got to test the exit portal. Remind me to do that. So we got to test that this goes down and that the exit portal, well, we got to test both of them now. The entry, yeah, and then the one at the other guy. Good, Dan. You keep it that way, pal. 0 cheats. I don't even get why people cheat at games. It's like, it's just so dumb. I always think of like, what if I cheated at Monopoly and I just gave myself money? And where's the game? What if I just made it so I just go in a loop around the board and just get, I pass go, I get $200, and then I just get all the money, and I don't get it. It's stupid. That wouldn't, you're not even playing the game at that point. Okay. So, test the trigger, test the 2 portals, and then we might as well, damn it, right here, we might as well test this first. Perfect. Okay, now you can get out. And we'll just reset to make sure. And then, I mean, as long as one of them works, you're not stuck. So, you stay out of it, Oscar. I want to hear this echoey reverb stuff again. Let's see, we need a, like, I like the ambiance. Connected, it's not connected. Put it in the music channel, whoops. But we need something else. We're going to just kind of cheat our way through here. Oh boy, that's not good. Eek. Sorry about that. That was really loud. Okay. Let's see what he does here. So the gate shouldn't close until I actually walk through it. Oh man, it didn't work. What did I not do there? Yeah, that's not aggro. Let's just let's test the other thing. We'll test him again. I did something multiplayer. Should be. I didn't put a. Okay, guy. Let's see. Why was he so sideways? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that weird electricity stuff. I don't like that. That's ugly. And did his chest spawn? Yep. Okay. Make sure it's right. Ugh. I need to bring that into Maya and fix those edge runnels. Pissing me off. Hey, that was supposed to be purple. That's not good. Oh, and I forgot. Yeah. I think he dissolved. That's kind of cool. His sword just looks like it's chilling there. But that's because I didn't put the material in the list. Oops. Oh, we'll just pretend it's fine. Wow, that's so laggy. Okay, that portal works too. So now, all we gotta do is figure out the stupid trigger. Put it on the thing, so it should have worked. Like that, like this, and then Okay, after this, I'm gonna do a build so you guys can get out. Still funny. You're all stuck in hell. Oh yeah, let's turn that crap off while we're at it. This what is that? Mushroom props. This thing. Get rid of that. This is fine. What was the... Hey, who, what, huh? Who's this giving me an error now? Who's C, and then request indicator NPC has not been assigned. That's okay. Hang on, I gotta write this down. You know, I'll just take a screenshot, that's easier. Okay, got the seizure thing out of there. Seizure effects. And then, let's see what is up with this. No, it's up here, isn't it? Where'd it go? It's one of these things. That thing. Yeah, what did I do? Don't know. Let's look at wow. Brain dead right now. You got a box cutter, is a trigger, and then it does that, and blah blah blah. I have to debug that. What have I done? I mean, that's the same damn thing. Well, that's true. On trigger, enter. On trigger, enter. The gate is on. Oh, you know what? Dude, it was going to work, but this is overwriting it because this is happening over and over in update. So he's not in combat. We have the gate object. It's not null. So we're turning it off. So right when I went through the trigger, it did turn it on for a second, you know, barely. You wouldn't have seen it. And then it immediately turned it off. So we have to do something here. Let's say if, I don't know if I want it in that order, but you stupid. There we go. So, no. I know what we should do. Damn it, this thing is only gonna work one way. But I'll fix it later. I just feel like this is dumb stuff to stream. We'll just say, has been triggered. Yeah, I think this will work. And then copy. Dude, what is this? Track sucks. Just goes on forever like that. That's horrible. Oh, it might be going somewhere now, finally, but I don't want to listen to it anyway. What about this one? What's up, buddy? I forget how to say your name. Rodiska. But, yep, always working late. Okay, so we will say this, and then if we have it, then this is triggered. So equals true. So now in update we'll say if it's not been triggered. What is this one? Dude, I really can't find anything I like. What about this one? Maybe. No. Whatever. It's not been triggered. No, we want to say only if it has been triggered. Right? Need to say something like the enemies in combat. No, I'll just increase his range again. Or... This is not gonna work. Hands run. I'd have to see if you've already engaged the enemy and you've triggered the thing. Bleh. Well, I guess this won't be in the build because I can already see it's gonna have problems. I gotta think it through a little bit. But I was gonna say if it has been triggered, then we turn it off. But the problem there is if you go through the gate or the trigger, then the gate closes, and if you still haven't aggroed it, then it'll immediately turn it back off. Unless I get the range just perfect. You could still pull them out in the hall though. But I put this much time into it, so I want to see what the hell it does. Now all we gotta do is change the distance there. Yeah, I can't help it, buddy. And I'm nocturnal, so yeah. That's just yeah, pretty well expect that from me. Dude, this song sucks too. Alright, I can maybe tolerate I'm on a different account, so I don't even have all my playlists here, but I don't like this song. This song sucks. What's in here? Oh, gotta listen to this. I don't care if I get in trouble for this one. It's going boring, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to bore everybody with code, so I'm gonna do a build, pop off, upload it so people can get out of this hellhole, and then I'll do some code. I think if we just do this for now. Yeah, trigger it. He's in combat, and he won't do anything, but only when he's not in combat. Then. So I guess we want this back to at least 6. 5. Let's try 5. That might work. Probably got 5 emails. Copyright claim, copyright claim. I know it, damn it. Jesus. Leave me alone. The bones of the mortal shell, the dark heart of the earth. I am hell. Finally got a gig as a freelance artist. Nice, dude. Moving up in the world. Yeah. Right on, dude. Hell yeah. You have to tell me about it next time we talk. You will know pain. You'll see the face of panic. Devastation, now and forever. Reign of darkness. We just have to listen to that part, see? Oh yeah, that'll be dope, dude. Oh my god, I keep getting caught on that corner. Fucking stalactite, my things, whatever they are. What's it gonna do? I don't know. Let's get rid of these guys. F off, guys. I'm trying to test something. I should have put those in after I tested this. And the door is shut. Right. Because I didn't open it in the first place. That's what happened there. Yeah. I'm doing real good today. Totally intended to do that. Just totally what I meant. Yeah. Okay, let's pretend that you didn't see that. And then I go right here, right here, right here, right here, over here. I don't know how the hell he aggroed at 6 when I was standing right there. So we gotta go to like 8 or something. Or is he just broke? He might just be broken now. Oh my god. And the damn gate didn't close, so yeah, this'll. We won't put this in the build. Can I do this while I'm in combat? I can. You guys can't. Alright, cool. So you got a way out. We get both portals working. I'll leave the gate out. I added a few enemies. The blood and the floor, so you don't get stuck down there. And she doesn't have a quest, but that didn't matter. Wait, let me see. I think this guy's giving me a null. Yeah, yes. Okay, cool. I think let's call it there. Thanks, buddy. It's been hell, but getting there. I'm just gonna kill the stream because I gotta do a build and upload it, and so it'll be like 20, 25 minutes or something, and then you guys can get out of the dungeon. That's too funny. In a dumb, crappy way. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, dudes. I might be back later. Probably not. I might stream more. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really think streaming code is quite boring, though. But, okay. See you guys. Bye.